All right, for those who let's keep it real simple. For those who like answers, this is all I used: hotshot, roach and ant bait killer, and ambro ant block. This is yellow granular. This is a gel. Both at Home Depot. Possibly all big granular, good big box stores. Somebody I know advised me to go to advanced granular something that was available on Walmart. You got to buy it online. It's not available in stores. It's supposed to work so well, but to be honest with you, I'm not looking to go into some chemicals that I'm not too familiar with. So with that said, I'm gonna. This is what I stuck with. I'll just get to the facts right away. I applied the gel first, and then I applied the ambro soon after. I would say within a minute. This is a disclaimer. I'm not like a professional in this stuff. I just needed to clean this stuff as fast as possible, and whatever it took to get it done, that's what I did. This is what worked for me. It may not work for somebody else, but with that said, I applied the gel first at the entrance of where I see the ants going, and then I apply the powder after a minute later. And how do you know? During the early morning and late night, the ants like to move around a lot. That's when they move the most. Carpenter ants are specifically black in color in the northeast, and black in color. They have 3 sections in their body. Termites have 2 sections. Carpenter ants don't actually eat wood; they burrow through wood. Termites actually eat wood. Carpenter ants will eat the termite if they can. They'll eat a whole nest and take over. They actually destroy just as much as a termite would, because they actually burrow through and then they replicate. They duplicate, and it's like they're in the thousands, sometimes tens and hundreds of thousands in one nest. They normally have one queen, like bees. So if you can get the bait to the queen, that's what's going to kill the whole nest off. And how do you do that? This gel and this granular thing. They walk through it and around. If you can put it at locations where they're going to be walking through, then you're more likely to be successful. How it works is carpenter ants have satellite homes. They'll have a main nest and several satellite locations not far by. They take the same route generally back and forth whenever they're going from satellites and locations or entering the nest. If you can find where those are and put this stuff there, you're going to be more successful. The more satellites you find, the more likely you'll be successful. Try to track them at night or early morning, like I said. And how this works is they're very clean animals. They're very clean insects, rather. They like to clean themselves off. They actually help each other clean themselves off. When there's a death, when one of them dies, they move the body away. I've been watching this for a day or two now. They actually move the body. So everything they do with their mouths. Cleaning, moving bodies, moving stuff, they do with their mouths, which makes them susceptible to dying, because even though they like proteins and not wood, they actually eat proteins. They're not attracted to eating this stuff. They don't actually eat this stuff. What happens is they run around it because they have to walk through the same location every time. They run around in this stuff. They get back. They want to be clean, so they help clean each other off. They bring this stuff back to the bait. To the bait back to the nest. They're covered in this stuff. They start cleaning stuff off, and boom, it's in their mouths. They die. That's how they kill each other. And again, those who die, the bodies that are left dead. Eventually, what happens is the ants pick up those bodies that have this stuff still on them, and eventually they also die as well. So it's a chain reaction. It doesn't take too long. I applied this last night, and as you can see, it's been very effective. That black stuff you see, that's not shadows. That's all carpenter ants. As you can see here, these are all carpenter ants. They're in here. They come in through there. That's all carpenter ants. At one point, I had maybe out here. I just used my my wife wanted to barbecue, so I just used the leaf blower. I must have had maybe about 1,000 ants out here on this mat out here in this area. So they try to run away, but it doesn't help them. They eventually end up dying. And it looks like, as you can see, one dying here. It looks like they're under the effect of what, like K2. They run around in circles until they die. It's like a thing. They all do it. And that's how they die. Eventually they just die. Impressive. Very effective. I'm hoping I'll have a follow-up video that'll describe what happened in the nest, if I can ever find the nest. But if I don't see them again, probably very effective. So far I've killed over 1,000 in one evening. So good luck, guys.